Shalom to the nature of Israel. This is Barazal coming in the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Hashem, Racha Kwadash. Double honors to the Apostles' Great Millstone and to the hopeful elect pushing his word in truth and sincerity across the four corners of the earth. This will be a quick one, but just an important one nonetheless. Right? Just me talking about when you see someone smiling doesn't mean necessarily that they're happy. Right? So we go Proverbs 14:13. Even in laughter, the heart is sorrowful. So even in laughter, the mind is sorrowful. So you can be laughing about something, right? Laughing with someone, ha 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 ha. But really in your mind, you're in a sorrowful state, right? And the word sorrowful, sad, anxious, careful, distress. So you can be stressed out. You can be stressed out, but laughing with someone, having a good laugh, whatever. Because maybe, you know what? Maybe that person needs a laugh, right? Maybe you're going through some shit, but that person is in a good mood, right? Things are going well for them, right? And you want to bring their mood down, so you might laugh with them. And laughing with them, you know, will give you some type of happiness, or joyfulness in the moment. But really, in your mind, you're full of sorrow, right? And we're going to go, let's see what it says in the blue letter, versus or sorrow. To be in pain, be sore, have pain, be sorrowful. Yeah, so be in pain, right? So, like, sometimes, like I just said, you could look like, and you see that actually in the real world, like comedians. Comedians a lot of times make all these jokes, they make people laugh. They're always laughing, ha 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 ha. But really, they're the saddest people on the planet, right? You know, they're the saddest people on the planet. Their happiness is making other people laugh because they can't find happiness within themselves, right? You know, and you know, for the elect are also going to be in a sorrowful state. Right? Not completely, but, you know, they're going to be going through it. They're going to be going through it. The Lord's going to be, and it's not going to be like continuously all the time they're going to be in a sorrowful state. There's going to be a period of time where they're in a sorrowful state, and the Lord's going to bring them back up again. Right? It's a refining process. So you're not going to be stuck in a sorrowful state. Right? But you're going to have moments of that. Right? So it says, even in laughter, the heart, the mind is sorrowful, and the end of that mirth is heaviness. Right? Because, like I said, you could be laughing with someone, they're laughing, ha ha ha, you have a good time. But meanwhile, after all that mirth and laughter, you go back to the heavy mind that you have about what you're going through, what you're dealing with. You know, you be stressed out about whatever the situation is that you're dealing with. Right? And it's okay. That's okay. It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. Right? But that is a thing. Ecclesiastes 7:2. It is better to go to the house of mourning than go to the house of feasting, for that is the end of all men, and the living will lay it to his heart, which is his mind. So it's better to go to the house of mourning, because the people that are mourning, actually, especially right now, in this kingdom that we're in, people that are in a state of mourning, which are the elect, the hopeful elect, they're mourning because they know how wicked this place is. There's nothing righteous about this place. There's nothing right about this place. It's all just wickedness, evil. It's hell, right? So we're the hopeful elect are going to be in a state of mourning, right? And it says it's better to go to the house of mourning, and it's better to go to the house of mourning because they know what's going on. That's why they're mourning. Because think about it. Let's say you're in let's say you're just with your friends. A couple of them, majority of them are sad about something, right? And you're kind of just like, what is it? Like, what's going on? Like, what happened? Now you're kind of curious of what happened. Like, why are you guys all in a bad mood? Why are you guys all sad? Because they know something that you don't know, right? It's the same thing with the elect. The elect know something. Well, they know, you gotta say something. But they know something, which is a very important thing that the rest of the planet doesn't know. Which is why they're not in a good mood all the time. They fucking hate this place. right? The only time they're really in a good mood is when they're doing the work and with the brothers. And, with their women, the moments with the women. Besides that, they're in the house of mourning, right? Then go to the house of feasting. In the house of feasting, these people in the world, they're in the house of feasting. Cheers, feasting, fun and good times. Fun and good times, right? For that is the end of all men. It's the end of all men because you don't know what's going on. They have no idea what's going on. They're just in a state of mirth. And the living will lay it to his mind. Sorrow is better than laughter, for by the sadness of the countenance the mind is made better. So there you go. So going through sad, sorrowful times actually makes your mind better. Which means, let's go into the word better. What does the word better mean? I don't think, is that the right word? No, that's sorrow. To be good, be pleasing, be well, be glad, to be glad, be joyful, to be well placed, to be well, to do good, to do right. So your mind's gonna be made more right, more better, more, and that can fall into the state of stronger, better, right? By going through sadness. So like I said, it's part of the refining process. Verse 4, the mind of the wise is in the house of mourning, but the heart of fools is in the house of mirth. It's just really basically just said that. It is better to hear the rebuke of the wise than for a man to hear the song of fools. Yep. For as a crackling of thorns under a pot, so is the laughter of a fool. This is also vanity. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart. Yep. So basically what I was just saying, like the wise are going to be in the house of sadness, which is also anger, mourning, right? And they're going to be aware of gifts because gifts destroy the mind. So when someone's always showering you gifts, right? Especially when you're in a state of sadness or sadness or anger, you're gonna be kind of just like why are you giving this to me? You're gonna be asking questions because you're not in a joyful mood. You're like, why are you giving this to me? You're gonna ask questions like, why are you giving this to me? What's the reason for this? And the person has to explain himself X, Y, and Z, right? And it doesn't mean you won't take the gift, but you're aware of it, right? So you won't get caught off guard because sometimes people use gifts to kind of buy your to lower your guard down, right? Lower your guard down so they can manipulate you or whatever, like that the case may be. But the wise won't be manipulated by gifts like that because it says, surely oppression make a wise man mad. So he's made wise man through the oppression, a wise man, or through the oppression of an oppression makes, which is a state where you become mad or angry, right? Because you're being oppressed, you can become wise to that process, right? So surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, right? And I think that's the last one for that. So now we're going to go to Ecclesiasticus 21:20. A fool lifteth up his voice with laughter, but a wise man doth scarce smile a little. Right? Because he has no reason to be smiling. Right? Because he knows what's going on. Right? And then we're going to go to the last one. Ecclesiasticus 7:34. Fail not to be with them that weep, and mourn with them that mourn. Right? So you want to be around the people that are actually in a state of mourning because they know what's going on. Right? Like I said, let's say you walk into a room and everyone's crying. You're going to be asking questions like, what happened? Why are you guys all crying? Why are you guys all sad? Right? It's because they know something that you don't know. Right? Anyways, that's the point. The point has been made. You want to try to surround yourself with people that are, Well, really, the men of the Lord, the hopeful elect, because they're not in a state of mirth all the time. Yeah, we know with high holy days and brothers come together and everything like that, there is some, you're having a good time. But even within then, we still, it's not all, like, there's still mourning within that laughter. You can still talk about, like, this place, how it's wicked, how we want to get out of here, right? That's mourning, being oppressed. But, overall, you want to be around men like that overall compared to people in the world. Because people in the world, they don't know what the fuck's going on. That's why they're happy. They don't know what the fuck's going on. They think this place is good. They think that this place is going to continue. They want this place to continue, right? They want to level up in this kingdom, right? They have no idea what the fuck's going on. Anyways, hopefully the lesson has been edifying to the hopeful elect that are pushing this word and truth and sincerity across the four corners of the earth. Inshallah, until next time.